your career look like? Are you trying to, is this something you think kind of take on a greater leadership role in the room as well? Kind of, is that something you need to get rid of in order to take that next step?
I think that, that's kind of been something I've wanted to work on for the last few years, is try to work more in that role. But I gotta, you gotta figure some shit out before that's really gonna happen to get to that next level where Bergin, Zeke, Kretsch, and backs are. I gotta get rid of that stuff. So yeah, the next few years, I think my biggest thing is kind of turning out more on the character side of things than my game.
I say this somewhat tongue-in-cheek, but can you be a nice guy and score 35?
You know what? If it's going to take me, even if I drop to 25, but cut the shit out, it's worth it. There's a difference between having an edge and just being stupid. I think that's the biggest thing, and it's where I kind of get into trouble is control my split-second reactions. So yeah, the edge, and again, I said, I'm at that point now where if you look at the last few years, if I have to cut out that edge and drop 15, 20 points, and maybe that's worth it. So yeah, I don't have those answers right now. Those are all things I'm going to have to work on in the summer, and it's not going to happen in 6 months either. It may happen in a year and a half or 2 years. But if we can save kind of turn it around for the last half of my contract, and it's going to be worth it.
Brad, you think part of that, always playing with that edge is just always, you said in that Players Tribune article, you felt like the underdog and you always had to prove yourself. Do you think that's part of it, and it's just sort of, it's in you, and you're like, but now you're not the underdog, you've proven you can play?
Yeah, I think there's a lot. I mean, when you play a certain way, no consequences for 25 years, it's hard to just flip a switch and that all be gone. And maybe I haven't paid enough attention to it because I felt like I could get away with it and deal with the consequences because of, I was still being a good player. If I wasn't having the years that I was having, would I be in the league? I don't know. Would the Bruins put up with it? Probably not. If I wasn't doing what I'm doing on the other side of things. So, that it all comes down to maybe I felt like maybe I took advantage of the situation a little bit more just because I didn't feel the need to change because, I was kind of backing it up on the backside of things with producing. But that's not fair to my teammates and the organization. Regardless if that's the reason, I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing here, but when I feel like now I'm in a position where I don't need to do that, and I'll never say it didn't get me in the league because it definitely helped. I got here playing a certain way, and I'll never look back and say that I wish I changed it because I don't, because I wouldn't be here. But at the end of the day, I don't need that anymore. I'm in a different position, different player, different time in my career, and it's also a different game. It's a much different game now than back then. It was played a different way. It was coached and reffed a different way, and you're allowed to get away with different things. So you got to kind of adapt to the new game.
Thank you.